Alright, I'm going to start this up because I need to check something before I even make the post. Okay, for the living and the dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, we have 15 quests left, if I'm counting this right. Which is really dope. Also, as you can see, I have put my HUD back to more or less where it was. It just kind of changed up a little bit here and there. So we're gonna really hope that this all goes well. But yeah, we have 15-ish quests left. For the living and the dead, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before we get our next dungeon. And then... nine before it kind of breaks, and I have to assume what's a quest and what isn't. Oh, that gunblade. That's honestly a really simple but nice gunblade.
All Alliance and Resistance units have now withdrawn from Specula Imperatorius. I know how to read. It's time we spoke with General Alden.
So one thing you can see is I actually put my buffs on the bottom instead of the top. Very stupid thing to be proud of, but I like it.
These deaths weigh heavy on my soul, Commander Kemp's most of all. He was a wise leader. He was a patriot. But above all else, he was a good man who will be sorely missed. One of many losses this day.
I was gonna say one of my many good friends.
One of many losses this day. I ask for a moment of silence to pray for the souls of the departed. We have suffered grievous defeat, but we cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight to this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and your shield when you next face the enemy. It will carry us far, General. Of that, I have no doubt. Ere we take another step forward towards Alamigo, however, we must first address the questions of how to deal with Kashram Abania's cannon. If the Imperials are willing to employ the weapon without thought of their own soldiers' safety, we may struggle to approach them. A frontal assault is out of the question. We'd lose countless men before we'd even reach the walls.
Would we? Recall that the Imperials could be obliterated, could have obliterated our forces had they kept firing, but neglected to do so. They had no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why did they?
You suggest they were unable to fire the cannon again? Mayhap due to a malfunction?
Or one of their officers found his conscience after the first barrage, or a heretofore unknown resistance faction chose that moment to disable it. There are many possibilities, but the fact remains that they stopped when logic dictated they continue. Then I'll just have to go and see for myself if the cannon is still operational. Are you mad? Conrad put you in charge of the resistance. We cannot risk losing another commander so soon. I know how you feel, Nago. I do, but I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Papalimo and I arrived to Rogger's Reach that Conrad first asked me to join the Resistance. And then he kept on asking. Every time I said no, I told myself it was because of the Scions, but even then, I knew deep down it was an excuse. That I was still afraid of following my heart, because I couldn't be sure if I was me or for Ida. I said that really weird. It's been a minute since I actually had to do their voices, so I've lost them a little bit, but I'm sure I'll get them back. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who struggled with the same worries. As we traveled and fought together, I saw him grow and become the leader of his people he needed him to be. Now it's my turn to do the same. There's not a lot of left of us, and of the ones that are, many are still wounded. We have to make do with what we've got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that, but don't worry, Nago. I'll come back, I promise.
Well, I acknowledge Commander Hecht's right to carry out this mission. I see no reason why she should do so alone. Little, would you go with her?
Would have done it even if you hadn't asked, sir. I suppose someone's gotta keep her out of harm's way.
Then it is settled. We will await your return.
Now's the setup for it. Sorry to drag you into this, Little. It may not be the decision Conrad would have made, but I'm not Conrad. I never will be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for, but right now, all I can do is be myself. I think that's exactly what he was hoping for. See what these... Oh, that's actually a nice staff. That's a book. That's a bow. Oh, that's a nice bow. Ooh, I'm gonna grab the bow. If you don't mind, I'd rather not wait around and have people try to talk me out of it. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point overlooking the castrum. Oh, whoops. Let me do that. Young Krepf's Hope, the ship stranded on the rocks to the east of here. It shouldn't take us long to get there. Oh, but there might be some ancient golems guarding it. Or that might just be an old wives' tale. Either way, it's worth the risk. Lys, Commander, I pray you proceed with all due caution. Don't hesitate to call upon us if needed. To reach the ship, we'll have to scale the cliff face. I'll get some climbing gear and meet you there, alright? So I'm still in like the unsure point of it all if I'm what I'm going to be for Stormblood. I have two choices that I'm really looking at. Technically three, but I really have two main choices that I'm looking at, being Paladin and Warrior. I could be a, you know, I could just go with what I have as my actual favorite class. And be, oops, let me do one, and then there. Or alt one. I go with my favorite class and be a Sage. I could go as something that I've been enjoying recently on my personal, which is the Reaper, or I can go as one of my other all-time favorite classes, which is my actually second favorite class. Okay, I need to do that. That's the right button. Which is obviously, like I said, warrior. Oh god. I need to like try and figure out all my buttons again. Alright, Alt E. Okay, so Control E will be that. Alt E will be that. Alt Q will be that. Perfect. Oh, I'm like about to hit 70. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Or I can go as Paladin, which I've been very much so enjoying. I want to be a tank. With the way the story goes, for some plot points, you know, for some characters, I feel like being a warrior would be the best. I also really just want to be Oonga Boonga. But that's why I'm leveling up Paladin. Because I'm enjoying it, and it's already around the 60 mark. Because I haven't touched Paladin in a while, but that was the job I started on for that character as well. I want to see what the vibe is, see if I'm actually enjoying it, or if I just like the change of pace of what I'm leveling up. So we'll figure it out all as time goes on. Sorry to keep you waiting. I see you met a golem. Looks like the old stories were true, eh? In a way, I'm glad. Right then, time to climb. Whew. That took a bit more out of me than I expected. I'm sorry, but we're back into the story. I've missed it so much. And here she is, Nyung Krep's Hope. The ark that one man made to save countless others from the flood during the 6th Umbral era. Oh, so Noah's Ark. It's comforting to think that there's always been people who cared this much about their fellow man. Who accomplished great feats, and people that people couldn't help thinking they must have made up. But the proof's right there, isn't it? I don't just mean the ship, you know. I mean you. Long before anyone started calling you a hero. You were there for those in need. You did things for people who, when you didn't need to. Sometimes even when they didn't want you to. It can't have been easy staying true to yourself, but we're all better for it, me included. I'll never be a leader like Conrad or Ian or my father. But I can be a good friend to you all, and I can fight by your side. I can be me, and that'll just have to be enough, eh? Strange to think back on it. If we'd been standing in different places, or I had a shell, or if the shell had struck the tower differently, it would have been me instead of Conrad. Or maybe us both. When a monster murders their own. Is that smoke from Castrum Abania? Wait, it's coming from the cannon. I can't tell what happened from here, but I can tell it won't give us any trouble within the immediate future. This is our chance, little, to avenge Conrad and the others who died in the tower, friend and foe. Take Castrum Abania and bring the bastards who gave the order to fire to justice. It won't be easy after the losses we took, but I know everyone's champing. I know that word. Champing, CH, right? At the bit to strike back. With the right plan, I'm certain we can do it. We have to tell the others. Come on. Hello, Claire. Oops. Hope you are doing good. Still love the Christmas getup. Looks absolutely amazing. Oh, and hello there, Odin. I think Odin was wearing something different last time. It looks, I like this fit though. I like the little dancer vibe with the random ass katana. Easier down than up, eh? Though not necessarily safer. Anyway, no time to rest. I'm keeping the glams till New Year's. Very nice. Do you have like New Year specific glams as well, or are you gonna be going back to your normal setups? Or do you make new setups and glams for the new year? Or does that only happen when the next expansion comes out? Curious what everyone's like process on that is, because I usually just keep the same and change what my main is for every expansion. You just go back to normal? Okay, fair. We need to convince the others to strike now, before the Imperials have to fix the cannon. When I feel the need to. That's fair. Level 70. Sword. Axe. That axe is so sad. Big sword. And actually, I kind of really like that sword there. It's nice and simple. 70 already. I got a little ahead from some of the dungeons, I guess. There's no time to lose, little. General Alden needs to know what we saw. Except to come to Union gift. No, you don't have to. It's appreciated, but you absolutely don't have to make gifts or anything. Back before you enter the dungeon? Okay. Actually, speaking of, you want to? That's fair. Crazy. What I'm gonna have to do at a point is actually, I'll do this off stream. This is like my character's main fit for now. I might change it up to make this my main fit, but this is like my main one at the moment. I actually need to start setting up everything to be my outfits for each job that I have. Because I don't like having like constantly change one or changing them. I mean, like, this is what do. No, like, no. I want my casual that I can wear on anything, and then I want my main for that job at least. Y'all returned, and I hope you bring good news. We scaled the cliffs of Young Creps Hope. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. It's a bunch of letters that don't make sense. Young Creps Hope. And spied a smoke rising from Kasham Albania's main cannon. I think Marshal Turpin's right. They didn't fire again because they couldn't. The cannon seems to have been disabled somehow. Then, we must attack the Kasham Albania at once. Could be a trick, but if it isn't, we may not get a better opportunity. Bluntly, General, if it is a trick, it's an utterly baffling stratagem. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they could have simply have kept firing. That may be it. Be that as it may, we need not risk everything to seize it. I say we dispatch a small contingent to infiltrate the castrum and secure control over the weapon. If the enemy is preoccupied with repairs, we may be able to take them unawares. If On the other hand, this is indeed a trick. Our token forces will prove an elusive target, and we will at least know the cannon is operational. Either way, seems well worth the risk. But now, how are we going to infiltrate the castrum? In anticipation of the days such as this, men and women under my command have labored long to cultivate a network of information through Girabania, including Radita. Radita is home to many who hold menial position in Castrum, Albania, and other nearby installations. With the aid of our allies, I believe we can secure a route into the fortress. The Resistance will handle this. You may have recruited these informants, but they are just they'll be just as happy working with a fellow Alamegan. At the end of the day, it's our land, our responsibility. Let us do right by Conrad. I hope you're doing good today, Claire. I hope your weekend was nice and that work isn't kicking your ass or anything. I should be glad to accompany her, General, as would Alize and Little, I am sure. Well then, if you're all in agreement, your weekend starts today. Oh, well, I hope your weekend goes good. Hope you enjoy whatever you plan on doing. Sorry, because you work on weekends and then you have like some weekdays off.
If you're in agreement, I see no reason to refuse you. We will make ready to march on Castrum Albania. Go, and may Ralga watch over you and keep you.
Tuesday to Thursday is your day off. Ooh, 3 nice days off.
Ah, the blacksmith.
I have to do the funny little green. I keep forgetting that I have like the thing up. I know where I started today actually, so I can make sure that I'm doing it right. 1, 2. Yes, I am on number 3.
My apologies for speaking on your behalf. It would seem my sister's forthright manners is rubbing off on me. I confess, my decision to volunteer was not wholly motivated by concerns for Lys, nor less Alamigo. Castrum Albania is the largest imperial faculty in the peaks. You see, and so the likelihood of Kryl is being held captive there is quite high. Dealing with that cannon remains our main objective. Of course, but if there is a chance that Kryl might be rescued in the process, I would never forgive myself if I did not take the chance.
Solid. White Mage Staff, book, Astrolabe, kind of nice. Or, as I've been finding out, a lot of these Red Mage arms are really nice.
So, to review, we had to travel to Radita, where we will meet with a contact recruited by Marshal Turapin's agents. I took the liberty of reviewing intelligence reports while Little and Lys were away, so the settlement is not wholly unfamiliar to me. As the Vice Marshal indicated, the vast majority of the populace is employed as menial labor. There it goes. In either Specula Imperatorius or Castrum Albania. Perhaps, as a result of this, the Resistance has long struggled to make inroads there.
Had a horrible coughing fit. So sorry. Aye, you have the right of it. They got the better deal, than most Alamegans, feeding off what scraps Imperials gave them. Damned if I know how Master Turpin's agents, got one of them to turn his coat. I understand your disdain. I do. But I do understand the desire to look after the families by any means necessary. Our contact is a Rugadine woman. She will ask us a question. After we answer with courage, she will know us as friends. Courage, right. Put together a squadron, Nago. We'll need them soon. With me, my friends, and be ready for anything. I'm realizing that I actually need to make, my outfit green now. Because it'll match the weapon a little bit better. Are there any to the east? Ooh, it's all the way like near the dungeon. See, what did I tell you? Let us continue to speculate Imperatorius. Speculate Imperatorius. Imperatorius? Imperatorius? I don't know. Reading hard when not manga. You wish to enter Specula Imperatorius? Imperatorius. Okay, I was reading it right, actually. Never mind.
I'm stupid.
I kind of want that on M3. Had that on the wrong spot. And then I want this on Shift 1. Ribfin. Bum 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 bum. Of course, there were still soldiers lurking about. Fortunately, there were no match for Lise. Come, Redita is not much further. Of course, in light of our recent encounters, it would be prudent to proceed with caution and remain vigilant for Imperial forces. Yes, sir, but have you ever thought, bird? Oh, I remember where this one is. Unless this is one of the ones that they changed. I'm pretty sure I know exactly which one I'm going for. that guy's really big. Oh, that's because he's a fate boss and he is super great as a boss. That's the thing that they made's neck long. Do do do.
Looks like it's safe to enter. I don't see any Imperials. I don't see smoke above Kasha Mabania anymore. Do you think they fixed the cannon already?
Ooh. Those are kind of nice knives. But a shield is worth 1,000 words. I actually don't need a shield though, because if I am using a shield, it's going to be the just for Tom one.
Alfino said we were looking for a Rugadine woman, right? And that we should answer to her with courage. I suppose we'll just have to check up a conversation with everyone of them until we find our contact. Let me know if you find her. I'll do the same.
Oh, they did. I'm thinking of a different one though. I know there used to be one around here.
Ain't seen you around before. There's a certain kind of woman to walk into a place like this uninvited.
One with courage, I suppose. Courage, you say?
Well, that's in short supply these days. Better keep your head down and go along to survive. Call me a coward too, if you like. 'Cause I'll not speak on it anymore. At least not here. But I'd rather tell behind those barricades over yonder, on the other hand. Found her. Hey, was that who I think it was?
I'm guessing. It's a callback to FF6. When you used to get help from someone in the resistance against the Empire in that game. Ooh, okay, that's really dope. I love that 14 is literally just a love letter to every Final Fantasy game in one way or another.
Now that's a relief. Or a trap. Either way, I'll find Alfino and Alize. We'll meet you there.
Doon doo doon doo doon doo 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 doo. I just might directly come from 6. Yeah.
Not followed, were you? Good. It's all of you then, is it? Let's get to it. Then, name yourselves. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, friends of Marshal Turipin. Name Stark. Starkwood. The rest of you, or we wouldn't be here. The rest you know, or we wouldn't be here. There we go. It's about Specula Imperatoris and the cannon, isn't it? Just so. Can you tell us what happened? I overheard soldiers talking while working in the mess. The cerulean pipeline fueling the cannon was destroyed by an unidentified male insurgent, they said. One man single-handedly disabled the cannon. That beggars belief. Nevertheless, that's what they said. It took a while, but they finally put the fires out. The engineers have been working day and night to repair it. Wish I could tell you more, but the incident had everyone jumping at shadows, and I'm afraid I can't say much more. To make matters worse, the Alamegan help have been sent home indefinitely. So the cannon could be fully operational. We need to sneak inside Kashram Abania to ensure the cannon is no longer a threat to our troops. Can you help us? Aye, that much I can do. I've pieced together a map of the interior over the years, and I know for a fact that there are multiple points of entry.
Impressive. If we split into several groups, that may improve our odds of reaching the fire control center. We may be few in number, but I have faith that we can see this through. Alright, I'm gonna go with the dagger. You say you've been grinding levels off stream. Mystinium seems to as well. You probably level it. True. He's out here getting level 80, and I'm out here being level 29 on my sad little pally. Oh. Price of freedom. We have that for which we came. All that remains is to make our preparations. Well, he means Dragoon refuses to unlock other jobs. That's true. He literally no-lives Dragoon, and that's it. Lise and her unit will make for our primary objective, the Fire Control Center. At the same time, we will enter the cash room by way of the ventilation ducts, whereupon we will proceed into the weapons research and create a diversion. If all goes to plan, our parties will subsequently converge. Together, we can secure the cannon before finally notifying the Alliance that they are clear to attack. Sounds simple enough? I'll go and brief Nago on the details. The rest of you, come with me. We'll need to deal with the Magitech patrols before you can infiltrate the castrum. Probably also has like level 10 botanist. Absolutely. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't need to. That it seems. No, not the Jamel. Oh, okay. I really thought I, had chance to, dash there, but apparently not. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Magic ball. I am light. Quite little. Oh, okay. I'm no longer the warrior of light. Almost there, friends. Your point of entry is just around the bend, up ahead. The last patrol should be here at any moment. Once you've dealt with them, we'll be clear to advance, assuming they kept their usual schedule. Might be prudent to stand watch for a moment after, just in case. Alright, thank you guys for stunning me. So nice. Dun, 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 dun.
Rogue, I knew you lot were good. I never expected you to defeat them so swiftly. Little is the finest warrior I know. And I should like to think that we have learned something in our time, from our time in her company. Now, where's the entrance to the ducts? Right behind you. I mapped the branches, so you should have no trouble reaching the hangar of any number of places. Understood. Thank you again for your invaluable assistance. As discussed, Little, we shall infiltrate the cash room and cause as much chaos as possible. This will draw the Imperials away from Lisa and her men, thereby allowing them to safely reach the fire control center. If there's nothing else, I'll return to the resistance forces and show them to their entrances. May Roga guide you to victory. This is your last chance to make your preparations, Little. When you're ready, when you and yours are ready, we shall begin.
Yes, sir.
Kasha Mabania, now accessible.
I don't want to invite Flag. I want to invite the Claire. Making sure I have everything I possibly can on.
Yay.
Good little Flag.
Bum 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 dun 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 dun. Bum ba 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 ba.
Yeah, I know where I start off. I can just keep track with that. Big ape. And I can actually egg up now, because this is going to be my post-MSQ job as well, I believe. So it's fine if I get this one higher leveled. The name is Lancer Pole Dancer. That's really funny. Dean of the MILF Research Institute. Me, Gongaga. Good old Gongaga. They're just others wearing like a simple white set. So close to getting 3 of them. Isn't that just like the base level 50 ninja gear? Kind of nice though, with the I believe remove knives. There goes the dog barking away. There we go. There we go, we got 3. We're so good. Bum 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 bada bum bum bum. It's the red mage. The 24. I got that a second too late. That's fine. Oh, these coughing fits today are unacceptable. I was about to use Devilment, but that doesn't seem like the right choice. I'm the tank. Okay, she's the tank again. Bum 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 bum. Oh wow, so they just ran in on that, huh? Do 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 do. Storm of blood, fall from the of our umbrella. Oh, I hit the wrong button. It's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Rahu. Oh, guy killed the hand. GG, thank you for playing. Thank you for running into the boss while I was at a cutscene still. Oh, little guy. Oh, that is a fire axe. That axe, hella nice.
Understood. We're on our way. Lisa's unit should be advancing upon the fire control center in the command tower. Let us join them. Lise, thank the 12 you're all
Instead
right.
of helping them if you never entered the fight.
And you.
Valid.
There's the control center.
I hate people who are
Let's
just
hit
like,
them
I'm
hard
gonna
and
run in
fast.
because I'm the
Ready?
tank.
and such disrespect for them, especially because they're like partially like they're playing as a warrior. Need to delay a bit. The tank, however, never hesitated. What an
They're here!
ass. Like, even if a level 90 is watching the cutscene,
Wasn't it?
I'm just gonna
Wasn't
like
it?
just still wait.
Aye.
That's why I'm excited
I
to be a
gave the
tank in the
order to
future.
fire.
Because no one
It was
can continue
over.
without me.
The skulls had surrendered. No one else had to die. And you killed them. Your own people. Your own comrades.
You're right. I killed them. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn, all the rest. Trained and fought with every last one of them. Good soldiers to a man. I gave the order that led to their deaths. And I knew exactly
Tank was grab
what
on,
I
right?
was
True.
doing.
But why? Why would you do that?
They died so that all Alamegans could live free. That was all we ever wanted. We made a promise that we would do whatever it took, so that one day the Imperials would learn to accept us. But everything comes at a price. And if you haven't got the means to pay, then you pay with blood. Service guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees naught. It's not enough to do your part, oh no. You have to run faster, fight harder, kill more and more and more, and only then will you be
She
equal.
really like Cordola.
That's just how it is out here in the provinces. You buy your freedom with blood. There is no other way.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! You don't get to talk about freedom. You killed your own. They trusted you, and you killed them. Murderer! Butcher! Traitor!
Lise!
Gotcha!
I know what you can do. I've already seen it.
Alize!
Even so, the odds are against me.
Coward! Get back here!
How's your head not getting
Hero!
cut?
Lord Xenos invites you to join him for the royal hunt, to be hosted at the palace. You may bring your horde, if you like. All are welcome.
She'll be all right, but we'll need to carry her. Will you help me? Thank you. Lise, I leave matters here in your hands.
Right.
Damn, she's got some blue ass eyes. We did it. Kashamabania now belongs to us. Naga and her people took Eorzea to Radita to receive treatment. Alfino tells me she'll make a full recovery. I know I should be happy. We won, and with minimal casualties, but somehow it feels empty. Maybe we should report to General Alden. Kryl wasn't here, so, but who knows? Maybe one of Raban's men found something which could lead us to her. Can't hurt to ask anyway. Yeah, let's take that. Oh, sounds basically off, but wanted to say hi. 313 will manage. I got to manage. Let me. Let's go. Just in case, I'll do the let's go. Oh, let's go. I'm trying to remember what the 3.3 dungeon is. So can we do dual DPS queue? Oof. I don't think that you was supposed to be there, but Bobby is fine.
Little, Commander Hext. Fine work you did today. After Specula Imperatorius, we needed a resounding victory like this. Thanks to you, Ralga's star yet burns bright.
Hopefully it's quick. Fingers crossed, my friend. I'm open to bribes, Danny boy.
I'm glad, I really am, but you should know that Eorzea was injured in the fighting.
Do 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 do. Oh, how you feeling today, by the way, Daniel? Hopefully better than yesterday.
Regrettable, but I am pleased to hear she will make a full recovery. Fedola's parting words, on the other hand, ring less favorable in my ears. What if Xenos wishes to invite us to a so-called royal hunt? And this bull would fain accept.
Helping you level a class by healing. I'm doing a dungeon in this sec. Hopefully, that dungeon goes well for you guys. It's like, I'm open to bribes. How would you like one guild? It's like,
Perfect. Thank you. What troubles you, Lise?
oh, it's nothing, really, just...
Almost to the end, but we still got to save Kryl and do so much more.
I'm actually... Okay, I'm gonna go look at this really quick. So, 3.3. Oh, wait. .2, 3.3. Oh, Isokai. I'm feeling better, thanks. Feeling a bit off last night? That's good. Well, good that you're feeling better, not good that you're feeling off. Okay.
We'll find her soon enough. Pippin has his best men scouring the Castrum Castrum archives as we speak. Listen, Lise. It will take time for us to fully occupy the Castrum and prepare to advance into the locks. While we wait, there's something I would like to show you. Both of you. After all, this may be our last chance we have to catch our breath before the final push. I don't see why not.
Don't worry about spoilers. Perfect. Perfecto.
And come with me to Radita. From there, we will need to follow another road south.
I think I got 8 more quests, including, not including this one? I don't know. To the west, I'm going for this one.
Where is it at? There it is.
When the wind current is strong. Ah, north. Ah. I think if we're able to somehow complete the story for MSQ today, pardon me, then Thursday, when my next stream is, will be me finishing off ether currents everywhere.
Even after all these years, it's still the same. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You deserve a proper welcome.
Pants. Boots.
Little Lise, I brought you here both for a reason.
Where the hell's Lise? There she is.
I wanted to show you this house. My house.
You mean this is where you grew up?
Now this is my house.
Aye. Not much to look at, is it? Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was, which is why so many of us traded our plowshares for swords. Swords and uniforms, mind. We became military men. Tensions were rising between Alamigo and the Empire, and there was always a need for more soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out. It's a frightening thing to face Magitech armor for the first time. But after a lot of trial and error, I found ways to bring them down. After a few victories, people even said I had a knack for it. And then one day they hit us. Hard. I was wounded and sent home to recover. Back here.
Oh, Echo.
Will you remain silent for fear of the Mad King's vengeance? Of his eyes and ears in the shadows and his knives in the dark? You, who call this living dishonor our nation. It is but a slow death. Liberty or death? Liberty or death? If this be your creed, then raise up your hands, raise up your voices! Together we will tear Theodoric from the throne! Together we will reclaim our freedom!
It's like you vandalized my house, man.
It's kind of bull.
Wait, Bull. I will be the Bull of Alamigo.
Send you home to men, did they?
Aye, sir. Garlean's got the better of us. The chirurgeons say I'm healing well, so it won't be long now.
Liberty or death, is it? Tell me, soldier, what do you think those words mean?
We must needs be willing to die for liberty.
Spoken like a true patriot. But liberty should not be the end in of itself.
Be dead if you don't get liberty.
Liberty is a chance to build something better. A stronger, more prosperous home for our people. It's not quick or easy work. And it is never truly finished. But if you neglect it, then sooner or later, you look up to find you've traded one tyrant for another.
For another.
Well, sir, I've never asked for much. Never wanted to live like a king, just wish it were a little bit easier is all. For me and everyone else. And I'm willing to die for that, if that's what it takes.
Dying is easy, soldier. Living is harder. Rest, mend. Regain your strength. You'll need it in the days to come. And mayhap one day we will need it too.
Conrad chose you as his successor, Lys, and I will not gainsay his decision. I have but one question to ask.
What does liberty or death mean to you?
Liberty or death? Those were Curtis's words and his creed. Will you swear by your father's creed before your comrades and the gods?
Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war. Father understood that. And you want to know if I do too. I swear to you, here and now, I will fight until the end. Be it liberty or be it death. But the freedom we win must be for every Alamigan, even ones like Fordola, though they may hate us, and the Enanta, though they may fear us. We'll fight, and we'll talk, and we'll find a way to make it work for all of us. Compared to all that, retaking our home will seem like the easy part.
A good oath. And there is naught else to say. You are indeed your father's daughter.
I mean, they look barely anything alike. So yeah, I would hope that that's the tell. Even a blind man could see that Lise wasn't herself. Not that I don't understand. To be thrust into a position of authority under such circumstances, to be made responsible for the lives of so many. It isn't easy. And when you see your friend get cut down before your eyes, it only gets harder. I'll wager she thought Eorzea was dead for a moment back there. Tis one thing to risk your life for a cause, but to risk that of another is a burden to no soldier is ever truly ready to shoulder. There we go. I got the words written down now. I got the words, understand it in my brain. The fear of guilt, it weighs on her, and that's good. It will make her a better commander. But first, she needs to learn to carry it. Not to let it break her. To remember her. To remember that some cause are worth fighting for. Liberty or death. Her father's words gave me strength once. Mayhap they'll do the same for her now. Right then. I think I've said enough. Two of you can head back. I'm going to stay. A bit longer. I understand he's been away for a long time, and he probably wants to be alone for a while. Let's head back to Radita. Do I have to fight something over here? Wait, am I the only one who feels like I'm being watched? I don't know if it's the Imperials or bandits, but I know there's more than one of them. Let's split up. You head northwest, I'll head northeast. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Yes, ma'am. It's like, I'll head towards safety, you head away from safety. We'll meet back up later. Hopefully when you are dead. What? Who said that? Not me. Ha. Anyway. Hello there. Seven Hills! She's seen us. Start it. Dead's as good as alive to the Imperials. Blood born from blood of a valley brothers. Ba ba da ba 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 da 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 do 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 do. Ba da ba da ba 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 ba. They attacked you too, didn't they? I had no choice. The Alamegan, not even conscripts by the look of them, barely adults. In fact, some of the faces look familiar. Wait, I remember. They're from Radita. They must have seen us when we were looking for Stark. They probably thought the Imperials would reward them if they captured or killed. Oh god, Eorzea and Alfino could be in danger too. We have to get back to Radita and find Nago. bum, bum. Oh, it's scrolling faster than I realized. Alright, 1 second. Let me just read the first one really bit. What was this about a fight? You two look ready for a fight. There we go. I just had to see what she had at first. We were ambushed by villagers outside of Radata. And though they might try to attack you too, and thought they might try to attack you too, are you alright? Aye, we're fine. The twins are at Stocks. Eorzea was asleep last I checked. I'm sorry, did you say you were ambushed by villagers, not soldiers? Did they not see that what we just did to Kasha Mabania? God's damned fools. It's Elise. Ever heard you talking? The ones that attacked you. They were young, less than 20 summers. Aye, I thought so. It's always the young ones. The ones who've only ever known the occupation. They're the ones you've got to look out for. See, the only decent work that can be found in Radata is for the Imperials, and everyone knows it. Children grow up knowing it, and they have it pounded into their skulls that it's the best they can hope for is to serve an Imperial officer. Bloody fools! After everything they've seen us accomplish, they ought to be begging to fight for the Resistance, not against us. They've been living in the shadow of the Kasham their whole lives. A few victories won't change that, aye. You got some who can't wait to spit on a soldier's eye. But they get beaten for their troubles, or worse. Even so. And the ones that don't fight back, but refuse to beg, well, they just starve. Beat the dog that bites the master's hand, and ignore the dog that refuses to do its bidding, see? In the end, the ones that learn to abide are the ones that survive. Now, you may say that's all about to change, I believe you. Many here do. But a young man or woman who grow up knowing only what he knows has gotten every reason to doubt. Remember that. Do what you have to, if it comes to it, but remember that. The sooner we liberate Alamigo, the better. The sooner we liberate Alamigo and bring an end to the occupation, the better. Only then can we show these youths that things do not have to be this way. Only then will they know what it means to live free. We're going to build a new home for ourselves, together. A better home than they've ever known. Boots. The lady in red. I will just grab the materia here, I guess. I've been thinking, if Eorzea needs more time to heal, maybe we should move her to Ralga's Reach. She can receive much better care there. After all, our infirmary is probably the best place for her. Short of sending her to Gridania. Indeed. And given what Mistress Woad has told us, I would rather see she did not remain here. Then it's settled. Nago, go and see go and see about getting us a carriage and an escort. Alfino, you should get your sister ready for the journey. And so, would you mind going ahead and telling Aurelia that we're on our way? I want a bed ready for Eorzea when she arrives. Thanks. want to see something really quick. I guess technically I'll get my eye cover when we're a little. I think when we're done. MSQ is when the quest pops up. Huh? Do you require assistance? Very well. We'll make ready to receive the patient at once. Give me a hand, would you? There. All crisp and fresh. And freshly laundered. There we go. We're here. Is everything in order? Right. We're bringing her in. Honestly, Alf, you know, you needn't have gone through all this trouble. What can I say? It seemed a good way to scourge you from limping off to battle when my back was turned. Listen to Aurelia. Yeah, Aurelia, please. You need your rest. I know. Any news of Kryl? She'll be cross if you make her wait too long, as will I. A chilling prospect indeed. I'll find her, sister. And I'll fight twice as hard for the both of us. I love them. They're just my babies. These are my kids. I love them. They're good together. When they're not at each other's throats. I miss that feeling. That's all. I have a favor to ask. Would you mind waiting outside for me? It won't be a moment. Sure thing. Oh, it makes a little whoosh sound. Little wheel. This is when she gets the fit. Lady in red. I have 6 more quests
Sorry
to do.
have kept you waiting.
Oh, I love this outfit on her. I wish it was daytime
Well,
when I was
what
looking
do you
at
think?
it.
I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but in a traditional sort of way, Ida wore it whenever she could. Not that I'm pretending to be her or anything. Not again. It's just... if this is the last battle we fight to free Alamigo, then she ought to be a part of it.
It's not quite your style. It suits you, actually. I really like this outfit on her.
It's nice of you to say so. And a bit embarrassing. But mostly nice.
Oh, don't worry.
Anyway, the real reason I asked you here was to sneak in a warm-up before the final battle. There's this place I know where monks used to spar as part of their training. Care to join me?
Up to Rog's hand we go. To reach the hand of the reaching's reach. Shall be another thing. And then they kissed. What a sparring match we had, and it went all the way until night. Maybe we got a little carried away, but you have to admit, that was fun. Thank you, little. The best kind of friend. And that's not afraid, to knock some sense into you. Now, what if I were to dye this solid black? I mean, it's something. Now that Alize is settled in, it's time that we rejoin the fight. Though, actually, maybe you and Alfino should go on ahead without me. I need to talk strategy with the officers, and that might take a while. Ant juice! It's here! Ah, there you are. What was that least wanted of you? She has a new outfit and wanted to fight. A sparring match on the Destroyer's very palm. I would have liked to see that. But she is right. We have lingered here long enough, and I am ready to depart when you are. Take care, you two. And don't do anything I wouldn't. Do everything that I would. And you had better not rise from that bed until you are given express permission to do so. Riange will be paying you a visit soon, and is already worried enough as it is. We have a long road ahead of us. Lead the way, little. Alright, I'm gonna do the game reset now. And then we will proceed. So, Lady in Red, or am I upon the Great Loch's shore? Either way, including this one or not including it, we are on 6 quests left. Fan Festival 2024, Tokyo. I want to know what the last job is. I must know. And then once we also get in, I will be AFK. So I'll be right back. Alright. Pardon me. If you don't know, no, I cannot climb up there because that has to be the drop. So I have to go full around. That is fine. Actually, you know what? One of the few times I'm actually going to be using the mount as a non-Lalafell. Because it is slightly faster. Actually feels faster on the Lala, not really on here. Mud Sud. Yes, I do wish to enter this. I'm gonna go back on the peacock. I like the mount. This is my, I'd fly it, but I went back to my road to access your retainers. All good. Y'all do so much. I don't want to, like, force you to be my chaperone. Angry Griffin. He's doing mental roulettes at the moment. Ooh, very fun. Hopefully you're getting some good rolls. Almost at 500, 2,000. Let's go. What's the reward again for it? Hello, Pippin. You returned. How fares your sister, Alfino? With her rapier, wit remains undulled. But for those, but for better or for worse, have those, oh my god, I can't read now. Have there been any developments in our absence? I'm proud to say that Castrum Abania is now wholly under our control. At the present, we are taking stock of the enemy supplies and redistributing them amongst our men. Also, while sifting through the officer's documents, title at 50, hat at 100, mentor of mentors title at 500, a monocle at 1,000, and a mount at 2k. Ooh, okay, so it's not like just like one thing at the 2k mark. So you're almost at mentor of mentors. That's really dope. Also, while sifting through the officer's documents, we learned about a unit of skulls under Fodola's command passed through the castrum en route to the capital with a single prisoner in their custody. While it has to be her. In all likelihood, yes. Well, you will be glad to hear that the tunnel leading to the locks has been secured by our soldiers. It is now safe for travel. And one of the finer pieces of good news, reinforcements from all 4 alliance nations have arrived and joined the main host, which has established a new base of operations within the locks. Commander Hext should be arriving soon, yes? When she does, we will call a meeting and discuss the final stage of Ralga's Beacon. Sorry to keep you waiting. An Alamegan folk dress, how very fitting. A well-fitting, and well-fitting, I might add. I wanted to do something for Ida and myself. This is it. The last push. We're coming, Kryl. Boing.
I remember my father's words. How they rang in my ears as we left Castra Mabania behind and looked out over the locks before us. Comrades brave and true. They had come from all across Eorzea to stand with us. To stand against oppression and tyranny.
We're about to do the 3.3. Let's go!
20 years the Empire had ruled us, but no longer. Liberty or death. Liberty or death.
Ere we begin, I would say to you as a proud son of Alamigo that I am grateful to each and every one of you for your part in this endeavor.
Sarkai is a good dungeon. They changed a lot, but it is a good dungeon.
Now, to the heart of the matter. The enemy appears content to remain within the city walls and await the inevitable siege. Open conflict has been sporadic thus far. Whether Xenos is biding his time until reinforcements arrive, or attempting to bait us into a trap, none can say. We know better than to trust his word.
Regardless, we can ill afford to present Garlemald with a chance to ready her legions. It would be in our best interest to press for a swift resolution.
A long siege wouldn't be good for the people in the city either. If food becomes scarce, you know who'll starve first.
Just so. Therefore, I propose we commit our forces to an all-out assault. What say you? Twould seem we are of one mind. Then let us proceed to the how of it. The immortal flames will form the vanguard, supported by the archers and the conjurers of the Order of the Twin Adder, under the Elder Seedseer's command. Once the main host has cleared a path to the walls, we will bring forward the artillery of the Maelstrom and the Temple Knights. I would have your cannons pound the gates and punch a hole right through the middle of their defenses.
What about the resistance?
Your part will be to occupy the residential district and keep civilians out of harm's way. The people are more like to trust their own.
Of course. You can count on us.
Remember that there is a second entrance to the city proper there. If all goes to plan, we will have secured 2 points of entry. Once both objectives are complete, we press on into the city, surround the palace, and hunt down Xenos. As for the Scions, you will be held in reserve as an irregular unit until we have more intelligence on your captured comrade. Kryl's rescue will be your primary concern, but I dare say we'll find a use for you once her freedom has been secured.
Thank you, General. I pray we find her quickly.
Rhalga's beacon nears its end. Soon, my friends, Alamigo will be ours once more.
End up in such a devastation. Such devastation! It really wasn't my intention. Fair. The stage is set. The players are all the pliers. Yes. God. And the players are all assembled. Eorzea has come at last to drive the invaders from her lands. What would grandfather say if he were here with us today? It's better than pray. True. Getting prey is very annoying. You know what's funny though? I've actually been in my MSQ roulettes, I've been getting just the ultimate weapon fight like constantly. I'm starting to appreciate Rathalos EX. Got it twice today. Oh. I mean, it's a different feeling, so it is actually kind of nice to get surprised with that. For other accomplishments, Cryo remains in the hand of our enemy, and I find myself wondering if I could have done more. Though we know now that she was taken to the city, we found nothing which might tell us of where she's being held. Only 38 more skills to get them out. Let's go! You know, you could have just asked me. Thancred, what have you learned? I shall spare the particulars of my infiltration and simply state that I have seen her with my own eyes. She's being held in the residential district, south of the city proper. I tracked her to the ruins of the old temple of the Fist of Raga, within which the Imperials have constructed a research facility. A research facility? What manner of research? Why, methods to imbue Gallians with the power to manipulate ether, in pursuit of which goal their scientists have, I'm sorry to report, performed many questionable experiments on living subjects. What? Calm down, Alfino. We've already been tasked with securing Alamegan quarters. This just gave us a reason to do it faster. I entered and exited the facility by stowing aboard Imperial transport, but that method is not suitable for a larger force. And it goes without saying, a direct assault on the rather substantial main gate would be ill-advised. It's gonna keep, I'm sure it won't take 50 minutes. No, ooh. Ooh. I think I know someone who can help. One of my men, he has the idea of how to get into the city. Actually, it might be best if I let him explain it himself. It's been a while. I will not take offense if you don't remember me. Might even be glad of it. Alagana, am I right? Aye. Whiskar's the name. I was raised in the peaks, but my mum grew up in the city. Any road, I reckon we get that, we can get inside the Alamegan quarter by way of Lochseld. What now? What, how? It was a story my mum told us when she made me think of it. She was always going on about what life was like when she was a girl. See how they used to have to boil the water from, well, before they could drink it, since it was full of salt. They were drawing salt water from the lochs, which means that there must be an underwater tunnel or something. Aye, that's it. But it won't be as simple as going for a swim. The well was closed. See, apparently, Theodoric decided one day he wanted to control the water supply and forbade water trading. Even so, if you come up through it, you'll find yourself on the wrong side of the lock gate. At the time, my grandfather being held, my grandfather being an enterprising sort, befriended a god and lifted the key from his belt, made a copy and carried on selling water until Imperials invaded, and he ended up working at the saltery. In short, we need your grandfather's key, assuming he still has it. I'm certain he does. I can take it to him, but it'll be dangerous. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. We're all used to dangerous. Nago, Arnvald, I will assemble the squadron while the rest of us go and get that key. Let's not waste any more time, then, shall we? My mom said that Granddad kept the key with him at all times as a lucky charm. If he hasn't got it, then well... And we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Ready, little? We may have to deal with a few Imperial patrols or worse. The saltery's not far, follow me. We're here, but this is right. Where is everyone? Word of the Alliance's advance has surely reached the ears of, mayhap. They sought refuge elsewhere. We would search the buildings for clues. The pail appears to have recently been filled with fish packed in salt. Someone was hard at work less than a week ago. I filled to the brim with salt from the locks. Bubba appears to have lain undisturbed for some time. Uh-oh. The crumbled masonry appears to have lain undisturbed for some time. See if there's anything down here. I actually don't remember where, like, the right things are here, but unless I'm done, I can just talk to Lise, like it's saying. I don't believe that is fully the case, though. I believe there is one more thing in a building somewhere. Well, it depends on what building I go to. Alright, so she just says nothing. Well, because it's saying the clues are in the Psalter, so obviously everything has to be in there. I'm just being a goof of a fraud. There it is. The Magitech device suddenly springs to life, flashing brightly and emitting a shrill sound. It's a trap. Alright, back. Which one of you triggered the obvious trap? Sorry. The game made me. Mayhap half a dozen. Still, keep Whiskar alive, would you? 7 hells. What should I do? Someone help me.
Ready?
Away with you!
Yeah, they instanced it. Was it always instanced? I actually don't remember that enough. I feel like it used to not be. Now then, where were we? Ah, yes, looking for clues for the whereabouts of Astral Water Merchant and his key. That's how they restore from certain quests. Oh, true. In the wake of the ambush, you find a diary belonging to a laborer. The last entry marks the mention of a plan to take shelter in the Salt Monastery. The Sally Monastery. That's to the south. I'll lead the way. Not for that ambush, you won't. It's too dangerous. So we'll follow you. Keep an eye peeled for more Magitech. Let's give those little fellas a little push, a little fasty. Dasty, if you would. Big frog. Monastery is just past the gate. Keep going. Something tall, dark, and imperial appears to be blocking the entrance. God damn it. I don't think there's a way around. And we'll just have to go through him. Look, those devices are the shield generators. We'll keep the machine occupied. It'll be daring and destroy the generators before it rips my head off. Yes, sir. Don't be getting up after that. Let's find our man. This is it. This is the monastery. They have to be around here somewhere. What? What? It's me, Whisker, your grandson. Whisker? My rogue, is that really you? Oh, it's good to see you alive and well, lad. But who are these other ones? The Resistance, Granddad, my comrades in arms. She told you all about me thumbing my nose at the Mad King, did she? Daft sods never caught me either. It wasn't much, but it was a way of rebelling against his rule. Glad to see you've got higher aspirations. Here, make our family proud. I swear I will, Rogue, as my witness. Yeah. I was worried when he wasn't at the Saltery, but we found him in the end. Now that we've got the key, it's time to find that underwater tunnel. We'll need to dive into the locks and look around the tunnel leading beneath the residential district. That should be no problem for Little and me, thanks to the Kojin's blessing, but for the rest of you... I'll have you, well, how do I make him sound? I'll have you know that I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. I think that best I support Monago and Arnvald's unit then. Oh, right, you can't swim. I am aware of that, but thank you. But it is neither here nor there. Given that I lack both Kojin Blessing and Thangred's perpetual lung capacity. Right, of course. I didn't mean anything by it. Nothing at all. So, Little, Thancred and me. Let's head to the water's edge. Now, if you know, Whisker can rejoin the others and wait outside the gates for us to let them in. We're on the last 4 quests, gamers. Claire! "112 yalms southeast, you say? Interesting, interesting indeed." I didn't attune there, did I? Ew. That's fine. Kind of forgot that they just put you in a instance zone instantly. Instantly. Oh, is she doing a float? This looks a good place as any. Ere you dive into the briny deep. Eorzea, my boy. Eorzea, what are you doing here? Master Alphino informed me of your plan, thus did I hasten to your side. When Mistress Alisaie unfolded to me the tale of her defeat, I was much intrigued by the apparent ease with Fordola, and theretofore unexceptional warrior. Defined by my ladies every attempt to do her harm. After some few MacGuffin time. After some few days of deliberation, I subsequently contrived that I believe to be a solution to the problem of her preternatural presence. 'Twas in hopes of furnishing you with the fruits of my labors that I came. Wait, isn't that Moonbreeder's? Her etheric siphon formed the basis for my design. Should my hypothesis prove correct, you need but activate it in her presence, and to say more would endanger the plan. For ignorance is your shield. It was Moonbreeder's time. It is not yours, my friends. May you walk ever in the light of the crystal and return. Well, will undoubtedly be useful in the situation you are unaware of in the future, purely by coincidence. Yup. We will. For you and for her. Right, I'm going in. Follow me. Oh, do I have to go around? Or is it all underneath water still? I'm assuming it's all underneath. Yeah, it is. Boing, boing. Let's make this work out a little better. Mount guide. That way. The tunnel leads east. Thancred's already gone ahead. Let's not keep him waiting. I actually didn't know that you could see other people in here, unless you're in a party. I guess it's not technically instanced, so it doesn't really have that, you know, mark on it. You can fly here too. That's kind of cool. A little crazy that they're like, oh, just give them that. The sightseeing log here. Ooh, okay, that's cool. That was fun. Yes, tremendous fun. Who needs Beastman's blessing anyway? I still can't believe you managed to hold your breath the entire time. It felt like we were down there for hours. Anyway, it's time we let our friends in. Once we head up these stairs, we'll need to make our way to the main gates, which are somewhere to the west of here. Forgive me for stating the obvious, but it bears repeating that until we open the gates, the three of us are on our own. It would be best in our interest to avoid the guards and easily startled small folk. Obviously, but once our guests have arrived, we'll be free to head towards the research facility where trial is being held, as loudly as we like. Since you've been here before, why don't you lead the way? Of course, but I will move quickly, see that you do not fall behind. Nothing left to say, let's do it. All set, little? Yes, ma'am. Now we are in an instance. Because city space. Follow my lead. Stay close and quiet. Wait, patrols, let them pass.
She did things with her tongue like you wouldn't believe. Trumbull is savage, you sick bastard.
All clear with me.
Good God, I never noticed that that text line.
Sentry, get to cover. Deal with them.
It really is. Holy crap! They're like, God, the all's well. Gosh, I'm all been fallen. There's nothing to stop the city from marching. It's funny. God, I love that so much.
No one were the wiser. Let's press on.
Just, man, that woman's tongue,
Crazy.
she did things you would never believe.
Ah, here we are. One more sentry. Give me a moment.
Snore. I like how we just murdered a sleeping man.
Pleasant dreams. There's a look for lever which will guard the rear.
They are. They got them Thailanders.
Our friends are ready and eager to engage the Imperials.
Don't blame the Imperials for you. Oh,
You
and leave them to us.
I'll head for the facility.
This way.
Remember the reach. Remember the towers. Attack.
Oh, they all ran through this. The special fellas.
Insurgents, here. Sound the alarm.
There is a chance that I would change over to a Highlander. Because they are stunning.
The reservatorium is ahead.
Sir.
You know we're coming. Make ready, my friends.
She has her Code Geass thing. And I'm only 3 episodes in. Just reminds me of Lelouch.
I reckoned you lot would come, but I didn't think you'd have the nerve to break the bloody doors down.
Let's see. One of the first places Imperials conquered and made province was Corvus, then Sodoma, then Alamigo. They really got, you know, a thing.
Makes no difference to me.
No time.
And die.
There's different time to die. Not time and time again to die.
Use the FFxiv to weaken Fordola and defeat her in battle. Defeat Fordola rebels.
I can read your every move!
God, 7 hurts my head. The pain.
Out of my way!
I literally just did.
You'll pay for that.
So the eyes will help you? Yeah, that's what I'm working towards.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Hey, Lise, you wanna be my dance partner?
How could I lose?
Let's find out. No, it actually won't let me click on it. Lisa's the only one that's clickable. Which kind of sucks because I want to have the, Oh, okay, they're gone. They were, but scrub it from fight. Big sad. If I go through, what's it called? Like the, New Game Plus at a point, I'm gonna try putting it on Carbunky. That's true.
Let's finish this!
Yeah, go for that LB.
If only you knew the power!
So got that siphon little. Use it. Oh, she went out of the playable area. Oh, and Fordola is standing again. Oh, I'm pissed that we can't use it. That would be like my favorite carbuncle.
No. Not after everything. I cannot lose. I will not!
I know.
Oh,
I know.
but you will! Without your tricks, you're nothing!
He'll steal her. Absolutely.
Conrad, Mefrit, your own comrades! I should kill you here and now for what you did!
Yes, but murder is not the solution for everything.
there's
You
no
cannot murder a
place for that
murderer.
kind
You
of
will be the
justice
murderer
here.
instead.
Not in my Alamigo.
Oh, how very bloody noble of you. Why, you'll pardon me my sins, will you? After you and your freedom fighters come and tear
She
down
really
everything we
is.
worked so hard to build. We were fighting for our people's freedom.
Even stole his sister's clothes. Absolutely. Stole his sister's life.
You're slaves to a tyrant! There's no freedom in that!
Now, my friend!
Perfect parry. She must be amazing at Souls games. She had no issue with Melania. Little lady. And then she wants to steal Amiga from Xena. She really is just the ultimate stealer.
Alphino? I knew you'd come.
Touching as this moment is, it will have to wait. We should rejoin the main force at once. Lise!
I'm taking her back with us, alive. She's going to answer for what she's done.
Listen to you. Talking like you've already won. Xenos is gonna tear you apart. He commands a power, echoing that of the Icons.
What are you talking about?
I have its chakrams already.
The hunt, you stupid cow. I'm talking about the hunt. He said you'd come, and here you are, his willing prey. You and your friends are dead, just like mine. And all our misery, all our sacrifice, it was all for naught!
No! You're gonna live long enough to see us win our freedom. I promise you that.
May I live 1,000 years.
May live 1,000 more
Interrogations
seconds.
can wait. Let us be off.
Aw, Alfie's carrying Cry like a little baby. Like a little baby.
What a relief to have finally found her. Though our greatest challenge yet lies ahead of us. On the eve of this final battle, I find myself overcome with joy. We could have not saved her without everyone's help. Thancred, Lys, Eorzea, and of course, you. But yes, there's still much and more to be done. I should be very interested to learn the meaning of Fordola's ominous words for one.
I got the eye patch. Oh, I got a eye patch, not the eye patch that I'm looking for.
Lisa and the others have, Lisa's, oh, nice staff. Lisa's gone to deliver Fordola into custody of the Alliance, leaving Monago and her men to hold the residential district and stand by. Once the Alliance has breached the main gate and commenced their assault, the Resistance force will be pushed through the entrance here and join the fray.
Ooh, very nice. It looks hella good.
In that case, I will remain here. My search for Qual took me into the city proper, and my familiarity with the defenses may prove useful to the Resistance. Understood. I shall instruct Arnvald and his unit to render support as well. They will be tasked with securing the Aetherite, as I recall with me little.
Only has run AS 914 in a row solo. It's only 14. That's like easy peasy lemon squeeze. Honestly though, actually, like jokes aside, that it sounds like hell. How do I get over there? Was it up and around? Or less than a 3-minute ride? Okay, that's actually really good. Ooh, that is spooky.
God's cry. It's good to see you. I feared the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me. All of you. Thank you. We will be departing shortly for Port Praetoria to rejoin the main host. Arnvald, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred, that you might support the Resistance troops in the coming battles. Understood. We won't let you down. I trust you'll refrain from doing anything I would not. We are both far too young to die. Right. No noble sacrifices, got it. Little Kryl, let us be off then.
Okay, I might request a flight. Because that's far, and I didn't get the... I forgot that it instanced me. I was under the assumption it didn't, so I thought I was going to get the Aetherite, or it was going to TP me back. I will walk back over, as my stupidity. I'm so sorry. This is, I think, the one time I will ever be like, I actually request this. It wasn't until after I found the grandfather that I was like, oh, why? Yeah, I really didn't grab that. Because I thought I was like, oh, if it does instance me, it'll just TP me back. But they're like, no, you're going to sit right there the whole time. Oh. I barely have done island stuff, so actually I didn't recognize it. That's actually really cute. Oh, it's got like the little tillers in the back and everything too. It's very funny seeing a cat girl ride a motorcycle.
Thank you, Claire. You are the best.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial commander. What are you after, a medal?
Yes.
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Nah, worse.
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Cid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lys. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Cryle, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it,
Perfect
the process
timing.
aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical
That's
aptitude.
very true.
This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Eorzea's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Oh, you have got to stop doing that.
I agree, Lys.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmise that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alize's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof.
That's the best thing about Eorzea.
The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations.
It really is. The fact that he also has
and 'twas
keys
this
on him,
which led me to develop my
you would hear those
strategy.
things moving around.
I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Eorzea is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win.
Are
And I
you
mean
sure
anyone.
about that?
Victory's as good as ours.
Exactly. Oh, I wouldn't want to be in Xenos' boots. Not with the likes of us coming to get him.
Look at the little Lala
Right,
stomping.
I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
If I may, General, there is aught little and I can do to assist with the final preparation.
Is there aught?
I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me moments ago that all forces are in position, and we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains to be notified of the Alliance, Commander. If you... no objections. I should be glad to have you do the honors, Little. You are instrumental to the success of Operation Archon, and you help bring an end to the Dragonson War. A hero the people needs.
You're the hero to the people.
And a symbol of hope. Some might judge it as an empty gesture, others, or worse, a waste of your talent, but I know it would mean much to everyone here.
Have a solo dude right before the dungeon. Right, yo. They're up top. Aimric, my husband.
Ah, that you should be the one to bring me word. By the Fury, it is good to see you, my friend. You who stopped us, who stood with us in our direst hour, will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen and to me. Though Ishgard's debt
can never be repaid, it is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some small way to redressing the balance.
All is ready. Very well. Though many will fall in the coming battle, how many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is a time for a place. There's a time for peace, and a time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who received of hers and the elements, elemental's blessing, there we go now to stand for Eorzea and her children. It is time then. Though this is not my theatre of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons are not either way. The battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. It is not like to be bested by a gate.
It is done then. Thank you, little, for humoring an old bull.
Maelstrom Adders and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistance forces in the Alamegan quarter are ready and awaiting our signal. Naught left to do but the deed itself.
Gloves.
I'm curious. That's actually not half bad with the fit, but I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. One sec. Actually okay with that being on the outfit. Kinda like them, surprisingly. Right then. I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Pippin has command of our artillery outside the gate. He will not be hard to find. But before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand. And then all the images, or all the ether currents that they so want us to have and use. I'm actually kind of curious as to what level I will have Dancer at by the time I'm, like, done post MSQ. The dungeons, the raids, the Ether Current quest, the job quest. Like, will I be 80? Will I just be shy of it? Will I be well over? I'm assuming I'm going to be over 80. But it depends, I guess. They scathed me. You can't Dune scathe me. Bastard. I like that the screaming, the war cries constantly happen even if you're on a mount or in a battle. Like, it's actually has a point and purpose to being like that this time. Little Alfino, what's that you've got there? By the 12, this is Tizona. The Bull of Alamigo's legacy sword, forged from 2 cursed blades. The sword is a symbol of everything my father has fought to achieve, a weapon claimed on the blood sands, and with it, fortune and glory. Its flames consume the unworthy, but by fire was he reborn. That he should bequeath it to me now, to carry his legacy, well, I shall endeavor to deserve it. But I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Once we begin, there will be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? Very well, brace yourselves. This will be quite the spectre. Vice Marshal, Imperial units approaching from the north. Aiming to destroy our artillery, are they now? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed, but at least 1 squadron. Hello, Luna, how you doing? At least 1 squadron. But sir, they're wolfsmen. Fairy Domite, bloody hells. That's all we need. Call up the Bloodsworn. Tell them to make ready. Marshal Turpin, wait. These wolfmen, of whom you speak, hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land that told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeited. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving the the Imperial Masters. Ere you engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. I spit my tongue. Ow. I'm loath to give our enemy more time to prepare, but if there's a chance that this conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Go then, but be quick. Very well, we will, Vice Marshal. With me, little. Don't bite your tongue. Shut up. Can't bite someone else's. Easier said than done. Now, I think I drew a little bit of blood. We will wait here for the Lupin to arrive. Still yourself, my friend. Though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence, it would seem wise to prepare for the worst. There they come, little. You, clear the road. I can't believe that's what you got either, but honestly, hilarious. Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alfino Levier, and I come before you with great import. If only your VR could wear one, I would say you would have to put one in, like, you'd have to find one close enough in-game for the winter time. Silence, boy. You stand upon a battlefield. Be gone or be cut down. Got a name tag and a Danny DeVito pillowcase. Yo! Is it like one of those sequence ones? Doma is free. Lord Hien returned and driven Yotsuyu and the Imperials from your lands. We were there. We helped him. There's no need for you to fight for Xenos. Name tag just says Danny Daniel. Hell yeah.
Lord Hien is dead. You are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech, throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again at your peril, and we will suffer no falsehoods.
I only speak the truth. Put up your weapons, I beg of you. Let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain.
If your claims were true, we would gladly sheath our blades and embrace brothers. But since they are surely be false, we would be traitors to accept our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield or die in dishonor.
God, Lupins are big.
If you die this day, then we shall know you are liars.
Truly, must we fight to prove that we need not fight?
You're no strangers to battle, that much is plain. I am the white. I am Hakuro, and I will be your opponent. Have at you.
All from blood of our fallen brother. Hubba dubba da, hibba da.
On your guard, listen. His strength far exceeds that of his brethren.
And he said until... Okay. Alfino, bud, can you, like, stand in a better spot? Or no? Are these, like, the moving lads? They are. No, Alfie. You dumbass. Oh, I need to dance partner him again, huh? Oh, yeah, let me try. In like 20 something seconds. I'm like trying to do as little damage as I can for 15 seconds.
Pull yourself together.
No, you cannot dance partner the Carby, sadly.
So it comes to this!
So be it. Moonstone Carbuncle, come.
That's such a big, like, misplay game. Come on.
Stand within the Carbuncle's ward. They will grant you strength.
God, did he really have to, like, put it in the most inconvenient spot ever?
Enough, you every bit warrior you claim to be.
This is just true. Alfie, where you at, my boy? Come on. Cascardia.
You fought with honor at your restraint. You could have killed my men, perhaps even me, but you did not. For this, I thank you. Warriors, brave and true, I pray you tell us the battle of the Doma liberation. We shall be glad to do so. Lord Hien, return! Such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Gosetsu to perish in the keep's collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. Eyes forward, Hakuro. He wished for no better death. You knew him well, We would not suffer to mourn with so much undone. And so we will not, duty comes before all. Our Lupin shall know Doma's liberation, and for your part in it.
Activating a tier in SH, which I guess is a third version of Arcanist, not Summoner. That's true. He's like the disowned sibling of Arcanist. He's like the cousin 3 times removed.
When you breach the gates, we shall return on the Imperials as one. With fang and claw, we shall rip open the throats of our masters, as this the Whites swear. Thank you. When the war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return you to Doma. Such a curious thing. Destiny to see us meet with friends of Lord Hien in this distant corner of the world. But we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We shall have...
Oh my god, I can't do his voice.
Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We shall have... we have a nation to liberate.
We can finish all of post MSQ next week. One every day. Like, one set every day. Easily.
Ah, you are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfman successful?
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples.
4.1 and 4.5 are quite... That's true. Those ones are like the only...
Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates.
Those are the big ones.
Thaumaturges, forward!
True, the 14. I mean, if I don't go through them as smooth as I went through today. Wait, no, what am I doing? Let's go here to there to there. Let's see, 8. I can do 11, easy. 6, easy. 10.
Now give me a curse and winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth!
Oh my god, bring me to the right thing. I'm sure use nuclear warheads. 11, 8, 7, 7, 5.
All cannons! Fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock!
4.4 is actually where I'm concerned it would be the longest. Because of the, instanced moment. But yeah, 4.1 is actually a little up there. But we did how many quests today?
that armor! We nearly had it!
4.5 includes all the way to 4.5. That's true.
Is that...
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters! Doma is come to pay her debts!
Lord Hien!
We will deal with the flying machines! Forward, my friends! For freedom and justice!
Oh, 14 quests so far today. Which is really impressive, considering I am going to be ending after this cutscene, if anything.
You heard the man! All cannons resume firing!
Because I need to have some food really badly. Probably no dungeon. I thought I might have been able to... I mean... Do I want to extend the stream?
We're through. The way is clear.
That's true. On Thursday, because I do have an appointment tomorrow, so I shouldn't overdo myself today. That's true. Yeah, I would absolutely have to do this in the next stream. Impeccable timing, those Domans. Come, comrades. The enemy's gate is down. Forward. Stormblood. Storm of blood, born from blood of a fallen brother. Alright. This is, in fact, where I will end stream then. So, Daniel, Claire, Hugh, Luna, and a little bit of Riley on that muted end. Thank you all for hanging out, for chatting. Highly appreciated. If anyone is new, please do like and sub. That'd be highly appreciated. Maybe we'll get to 85 by the end of the year. Maybe we'll get to 90. Who knows? But I'll be live again Thursday. I'm going to be off tomorrow for a doctor's appointment. So take care, guys. Have a fantastic night, and bye-bye.